Hi folks, Lone Wolf here again, and welcome back to the channel. This is just going to be a short video, and it's my take on what's happened of late with the KTM issue and the concerns that CF Moto Owners would have. Well, basically, as you know, it's been well documented, the issue with the KTM, the fact that they've gone into self-administration for 90 days. And as you know, I own a CF Moto 800 MT Explorer, and it kind of like just made the alarm bells ring a little bit, thinking, well, if they've gone, because they are one of the, I don't know whether they're the owners of CF Moto or how it works, now the PR and Mobility Group, but I'm not sure whether KTM have 49% and CF 51 or vice versa. But whatever way it is, there's always going to be an issue with the two brands. So I thought to myself, where was that going to leave us? If KTM have got an issue, then surely CF Moto may have an issue. So what I did, I had to think about it, and I thought the best thing to do is not listen, well, yeah, listen to the stuff on the internet, but go straight to the horse's mouth. So as you know, I had my bike from the Bike Sanctuary at Milton Keynes, and I must be honest, I've had a great service off them since I've had it. Any issues I've had or any queries, they've been straight on with me, no problem, no issues. I did speak to somebody at the Motorcycle Show a couple of months ago regarding the issue with the snatchy throttle, and they said there's nothing you're going to do with it until such times as the CF Moto come up with a map, which will be sometime next year because of the Euro 5 and the Euro 5 plus emissions. So until that's sorted, you're not going to get a remapping. So we'll leave it at that. So back onto the main story. So I sent an email down to Ben Grayson. He's the director, the owner, I think, of the Bike Sanctuary. I don't know if he owns it totally or what it is, but I know he's the managing director. And I have to admit, I sent this email off, and basically it was quite short. All I said was, what's happening? Is there any issues? Is there anything going to happen to us? And the guy replied back to me within a matter of minutes. I mean, it was outstanding the way he come straight back to me. So he did allay my fears there and then. Sent me a nice email back saying everything's okay, don't worry about it, this, that and the other. And he then followed it up with a bit of a transcript he did on the, we got it on our CF Moto, what we have in the UK, we have our Facebook group, and it come through on that. So I'll tell you exactly what he said. Hi folks, Lone Wolf here, welcome back to the channel. Just a quick one. As you obviously know from all the press and all the hoo-ha and paraphernalia about KTM, they've obviously gone into self-administration for the period of 90 days so they can sort things out. KTM and CF Moto are both in league, shall we say. I don't know which one owns which or who owns the most shares of either. It's called PR and Mobility Group as far as I'm aware. And you know, say, only thing I know is that whenever I've had an issue with CF, they've gone back to the factory. I don't know whether they've gone to China or whether they've gone to Austria for any technical information. Anyway, as you know, it's all been out in the open now about what's gone on. So for me, I thought, is this an issue going to be with the CF Moto brand now? Are we going to see the same thing whereby suddenly everything is going to go belly up? So I thought, no point in speculating, let's get on the phone or email as I did and see what happens. So I emailed the Bike Sanctuary, Ben Grayson, who's the boss there, and just a few words, I just said to him, what's happening, or is anything going to affect us? And to be honest, within about 5 minutes, the guy replied to me. And he basically allayed any fears that I should have about anything to do with KTM and CF Moto. And in the end, he actually followed it up with a a statement, which I'm going to read to you in a minute, through our page on our group that we use on Facebook. We use a group called CF Moto MT800 Explore UK. There's quite a lot of us on there. It's a little group where everybody gets in touch with everybody else as they do in any other groups. So I'm just going to read this statement to you and what he came out with. So I quote, "We've all seen the trade press regarding the current financial difficulties that Piera and KTM are having at present. A number of customers have voiced concerns about how this will affect the CF Moto brand. We remain confident and committed to the CF Moto brand and will offer parts, accessories, servicing and warranty to customers while the KTM situation is resolved. We have a healthy level of bikes in stock and new 2025 bikes on order that will be fulfilled as expected. We wish all our colleagues at KTM UK all the best during this uncertain time," unquote. So you can't be no fairer than that, and the fact that they come back to me within a matter of minutes, and that statement was probably an hour later, shows that there is a definite customer support there. Now the downside to me, the only thing I can think is that because of the fact that this has happened, the resale value of the CF Moto brand may well drop a bit more. We know full well that the resale value isn't as strong as what you think it might be. But that's just the fact that it's a Chinese bike. And until people get used to the fact that Chinese bikes are going to be the way forward for a few years to come, because they're affordable, they're top spec, and they work, and the quality of the build now is pretty good. To be fair, the days of the cheap, if you want, Chinese junk have long gone. So for me, that's the only concern that I would have, is the fact that the resale value will drop a bit lower than it should do. So we're going to have to live with that. Obviously, if you're trying to sell your CF Moto now, you may well find the prices dropped a little bit. But I think come 4, 5, 6 months' time, everything will be back to normal. All the issues will be resolved, and that'll be the end of that. So that's it for me, Lone Wolf. Just a little update on the situation that everybody else is babbling on about. So till the next time, it's Lone Wolf saying bye for now. Don't forget, give us a tick, give us a like, subscribe, keep the channel going. But remember, most importantly, just be careful out there. Lone Wolf, bye for now.